The past cannot be changed. The future is yet in your power. If you hate starting over, stop quitting. Whatever the mind can think and perceive, it can achieve. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Adversity has the effect of eliciting talents which in prosperous circumstances would have lain dormant. If you want to increase your success rate, double your failure rate. All we are is the result of all we have thought. You can't live your life for other people. You've got to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. The time you kill does not die without avenging itself. Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been. Sometimes the place you're used to is not the place you belong. Letting go means coming to the realization that some people are a part of your history, but not a part of your destiny. We aim above the mark to hit the mark. Sometimes it's a blessing to not get what you want. Never expose your next step. Just take the step. A fish with a closed mouth never gets caught. The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning. You are always stronger and more resourceful than you give yourself credit for. Don't go broke trying to impress broke people. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. The only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. The quickest way to succeed is to start now and figure it out as you go. You can't learn to drive in a parked car. Planning is bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Be careful how you talk to yourself because you are listening. Just because your path is different from others doesn't mean you're lost. Not everything in your brain needs to come out of your mouth. It is difficult to make the right choice if you fear choosing wrongly. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. You can choose the game you play, but not its rules. We cannot live happily wishing the world followed the rules we are comfortable with. You grow up the day you have your first real laugh at yourself. We are all faced with a series of great opportunities brilliantly disguised as impossible situations. Sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. The future is always beginning now. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. Stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime. Go forth on your path as it exists only through your walking. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness. That is life. Loneliness isn't the absence of people. It's the absence of connection. Seek meaningful interactions, not just company. Action is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. Experience is the best teacher. You will never remember the days and nights you stay home and do nothing. Letting go is much easier than you think. Holding on is much tougher than you think. Obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're road signs. The energy we spend to complain can be redirected to act for change. When we take responsibility, we get out of the victim mode and move on. The most authentic thing about us is our capacity to create, overcome, endure, transform, love, and be greater than our suffering. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Just because you slipped on a step doesn't mean you should throw yourself down the staircase. The world doesn't always reward you for being a good person, but that is no reason not to be one. The mountain you're climbing wasn't put there to punish you, but to show you what you're capable of. Don't hold the younger you to the standards you hold yourself to today. You don't notice your progress in life because you're always raising the bar. Before you're old, attend as many funerals as you can bear and listen. Nobody talks about the departed's achievements. The only thing people will remember is what kind of person you were while you were achieving. Everyone is jealous of what you have. No one is jealous of how you got it. Just because something is hard to obtain doesn't mean that it's valuable. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. A man who wants to lead the orchestra must turn his back on the crowd. Life isn't something you possess. It's something you take part in. Sometimes the hardest things in life are the things that we need to hear the most. Your direction is more important than your speed. On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Raise your sail and begin. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see further. Although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. The future, that's when you'll be sorry for everything you could have done today but didn't. The world stands aside to let anyone pass who knows where they are going. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. It's not the load that keeps you down. It's how you carry it. Don't compare yourself to others because no one can play your role better than you. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. The days are long, but the years are short. If you have to keep asking yourself if something is worth it, then maybe it's not. Step out of the history that is holding you back. Step into the new story you're willing to create. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Be careful about the stories you're telling yourself about your current circumstances. A head full of negative thoughts has no space for positive ones. If there was nothing wrong in the world, there wouldn't be anything for us to do. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. Sometimes just carrying on, is a superhuman achievement. Your goals are the compass that guides you through the storm of life. We must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Adversity is not a detour. It is part of the path. Never limit your view of life by any past experience. Life will test you just before it blesses you. Not being heard is no reason for silence. A toxic environment is more likely to change you than you change it. Remember, no effort that we make to attain something beautiful is ever lost. Forever is composed of nows. A mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. Thank you for watching. Which quote resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you won't miss our next video. Stay connected and see you in the next one.